Lights up, cars down, we're running for gold. Right to a slab, now watch it explode. Chop corners, clean lines, ready to rise. We don't chase luck, we strategize. Super slabs collecting, turn cardboard into legends. Like and subscribe, let's ride.
$75. That's what stands between you and a card that could turn into $600. But here's the catch, and I mean this. If you're still holding this card when Jaxson Dart throws his first regular season pass, that's on you. Welcome back to Super Slabs Collecting. Let's get into it. Alright, so if you've been living under a rock, or worse, only collecting baseball, let me introduce you to Jaxson Dart, a quarterback. Hype, chaos, all wrapped up into one preseason package. The NFL machine is still trying to figure him out, and that's exactly where we make our money. Preseason hype is a collector's best friend and a casual fan's worst enemy. We are not the casual fans, we are the sharks. And today's meal? The 2025 Panini Prizm 332 White Disco Jaxson Dart card. Say it with me, White Disco. Even the name sounds like it belongs at a party that ends before 2 a.m., which, spoiler alert, this card absolutely does. Now, before I break this card down, let me remind you of the 5 commandments of Super Slab Collectors. These aren't suggestions, they are the rules that keep us from crying into a binder full of PSA 7s. Rule 1, you only buy cards you can double your money on. Minimum. We're not here for a 10% return. That's a savings account. We want gains. Rule 2, gem rate, 40% or higher, especially when you're starting out. You need consistency. Submitting a card with a 12% gem rate is basically donating money to PSA. Don't do that. Rule 3, sell before the season starts. I'm going to say this again later, and I need you to actually hear it both times. Rule 4, only grade it if it can get a 10. A PSA 9 is not the goal. A PSA 9 is a participation trophy with a case around it. Rule 5, it has to pass the 100 submission test. Don't know what that is yet? I've got a video coming, and honestly, you're about to see it in action right now with this exact card, so buckle up. Okay, let's talk money, because that's why you're here. That's why I'm here. Let's do this. The raw card costs $75. Not bad. Jaxson Dart hasn't won a Super Bowl yet, so we're not paying Patrick Mahomes prices. Shipping, $40. Yeah, I know, eBay to you to PSA back to you. That's 3 trips and none of them are free. Budget it, own it, move on. Grading fee, $50. Value plus, 45-day turnaround. We're not doing economy. We've got a timeline here, people. Total all-in cost per card, $165. Now here's where it gets fun. PSA 10 comps are $600. That is 3.6 times your money. Rule 1, obliterated in the best way. PSA 9 comps, $145, which means you're down $20. You paid $165, you get $145 back. That's rough, but that's why we have to look at gem rates. Speaking of which, 43.6% gem rate on a PSA 10 with a population of 101. We've got real data here, not wishful thinking. This passes Rule 2 easily. Alright, the 100 submission test. Here's how it works in practice with this card. Imagine you submitted 100 copies. Based on that 43.6 gem rate, you're looking at roughly 43 PSA 10s and 57 misses. Let's run the math. Each PSA 10 nets you $435 in profit. We should average 43 of those. That's $18,705. Each miss loses you on average $30. 57 of those, that's negative $1,710. The net result across all 100 cards, you're plus $16,995. That's $17,000 of profit on a card you're buying at $75. That's a card worth buying. That's a card worth grading. That's a card that passes every single one of my rules. Now, here's where you need to put down whatever you're doing and actually listen to me. This is a short-term play. I cannot stress this enough. The Jaxson Dart hype train is running hard right now. And hype trains don't slow down gracefully. They derail spectacularly. Usually right around week 3, when he throws a pick 6 in prime time and the internet decides he was never good. I've seen it happen, you've seen it happen, we've all watched a generational quarterback prospect turn into a meme by Halloween. Sell before the season starts. That's Rule 3. That's the rule that will save you from holding a $600 card that's now worth $180 because his first 3 games were rough. The offseason is the peak. The combine buzz the draft capital conversation, the what if energy. That is your window. Use it. Once that first whistle blows in September, the story either gets confirmed or it gets complicated. Either way, the card market moves fast and usually not in your favor if you're holding. Get in, grade smart, get out, profit. So does the Jaxson Dart 2025 Panini Prizm White Disco pass the Super Slab Collectors test? 5 rules and 5 checks. First rule, 2 times your money. It's 3.6. That's a check. Gem rate 40% or higher. 43.6. Another check. Next, sell before the season. Absolutely, and I'll keep reminding you. Check. Next, only grade it if it has a good chance of getting a 10. If you're not sure, check out my video on grading. The last check is the 100 submission test. $17,000 net positive. I'd say that's a pretty big check. This card is a buy, but it is a buy with an expiration date. Don't fall in love with it. Flip it, profit, move on to the next one. Thank you for watching. If you got value out of this, the like button's right there. Hit it. Subscribe so you don't miss out what's coming next. And as always, Super Slab Collectors don't guess, we calculate. See you in the next one.
Lights up, cars down, we're running for gold. Rod a slab, now watch it explode. Chop corners, clean lines, ready to rise. We don't chase luck, we strategize. Super Slabs collecting, turn cardboard into legends. Like and subscribe, let's ride.